This year's kitchen garden planting was extra special. Not only is this the 8th year, but this is the last year that the First Lady will be hosting the event. For News Vision, I'm Jalen Anderson. To celebrate the grand opening of the museum, President Obama will cut the ribbon marking the official grand opening ceremony. During the first week of the museum open, the Smithsonian will extend visiting hours and host the festival. For News Vision, I'm Jalen Anderson. The number of African American males on college campuses has increased. Here at George Washington University, the graduation rate for African Americans is in the high 70%. Spotlight just introduced you to both the presidential and vice presidential candidates. Now let's meet the undergraduate trustee candidates. Shalene is just one of the many international students studying in the United States on student visas each year. With the 2016 primary election steadily approaching, new immigration policies have the potential to change, depending on which nomination hopeful wins the election. With an electrifying second half of the game, Lady Bisons were able to win 83-77. For more information on the Howard University Athletics, visit their website. For the Spotlight Network, I'm Jalen Anderson. For Veterans Appreciation Day, veterans are given more than just a hot meal. Housing services and training opportunities are here for veterans who need them.
You ready to go? All right, let's move, let's plan.
The First Lady welcomed students from across the nation and a NASA representative to help her plant in the 8th annual White House Kitchen Garden planting. Students from Wisconsin, Colorado, and Louisiana were selected to help plant because they inspired their schools to create garden programs. NASA participated in helping plant vegetables and announced the lettuce and cabbage planted will be sent to the International Space Station. To celebrate the 8th continuation of the garden planting, students from the very first year were welcomed back to help plant again. An idea formed in 2009 has molded into an even bigger project than the First Lady once imagined.
Because our thought was that if you know where your food comes from, you might be a little more interested in eating your vegetables if you know what they look like. But the garden has become so much more than that. It's a place where our staff comes to volunteer. People from around the White House come, they help out. We've produced thousands of pounds of food every year that we give to homeless shelters in the area.
Here at the Kitchen Garden marks a very special day. Not only is this the 8th year, but this is the First Lady's last year. For News Vision, I'm Jalen Anderson.
In the nation's capital, U.S. citizens are preparing to vote for the party candidates for the upcoming 2016 election. One main debate in both parties is what does a U.S. citizen or potential U.S. citizen look like? In a general education philosophies class, students from all backgrounds sit at their desk ready to learn. One student eager about his education is freshman Shalene Shah, an international student from Nepal, Pakistan.
It's a new experience. Like, I've stayed in my country for my entire life.
Shalene is just one of the many international students studying in the United States on student visas each year. With the 2016 primary election steadily approaching, new immigration policies have the potential to change, depending on which nomination hopeful wins the election.
Before any immigration reforms occur, candidates must win the primary elections, then the presidency. In the meantime, the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Service has tips on their website for anyone interested in becoming a citizen. While he is unsure if in 4 years he will return home or prepare to apply for citizenship after graduation, Shalene has wise words of wisdom for those seeking citizenship.
Like, try and figure out what you want to do, like what kind of life you would want to set up, and would you really make the sacrifice of like leaving your home?
In Washington, for News Vision, I'm Jalen Anderson.